Good afternoon, Hull. We are Jade and Bruce, and we're here to celebrate the 10th wedding Andy and Beth. I'd like to thank Andy and Beth for having us here today. What did we look at today? We looked at the timing first off, which for us goes rock, step, down, up, rock, step, up. We looked at not bringing our heels back, ever. Then we turn that into trying to lead it, so we can go down and up. So I can lead a jump out of nothing. I've created a jump from out of thin air, and then try to do that side by side, just with one hand. So I'm just coming up onto my tippy toes. I'm going to just do it from this angle for you. So I'm trying to get her to jump as high as I can without having to actually lift her. She's doing all the work. I'm giving her the impetus to do it by giving her a lead.
Also, Bruce is starting to think about doing the safe landing now.
Thinking about it, yeah. So then we brought this hand into play, made sure that that was nice and locked, so we can go rock, step, down, boing, 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 down. So this hand has to be right by our side, nice and straight down the leg. So then when we start to bring it into play on the jump, on the lift, I can give her a little boost towards the tail end of it to get an extra little bit of lift. Trying to find that bit of weightlessness that she's got when she's up in mid-air and just really exploiting that to give her an extra little boost. So timing-wise for me it would go, a rock, step, down, boost! So we've got a double whammy, this arm helping to lift, this arm connected, but then give it an extra little bit at the end.
Okay, when I feel that I've got enough air time, then I can start working on bringing my knees up, because I can feel there's plenty of time to do that, get them up there, get them down in time for a nice safe landing.
And that frog jump there, it's got all the important stuff in that we use for pretty much all the stuff that we do.
Such as timing,
Teamwork,
technique,
trust,
tits and teeth,
and other things beginning with T. Too numerous to mention. Then we looked at the over-backy one, I think, after cake. Yeah, it went a little bit like
the
that.
whole thing.
Whole thing all the way through, it looked like this. And through she comes. Our main points, I'm keeping my head low, but my bum up, so she can just jump on top, not touching the floor. She's just getting onto a good safe position. When she's happy, getting her hands through, I'm grabbing onto, keeping them close to my waist, not too high, not out too much in front. She's not grabbing onto me, she's got fists there, honest. So then I can just stand up straight. And then the other exit we looked at was stepping over and giving her a little boost just to get back up right. And then made it all really fluid, so she could do all the work and all the jump, and I don't even do any flip at the end. So if I wasn't even expecting it,
It does go quite fast.
It takes me by surprise, that's a little bit too fast. Then we had more cake, and then we looked at the back flip, the knickerbocker. So to start off with, it's rock step to the side for guys, rock step down, and then talked about threading the needle. You've got to do some footwork.
So I'm coming in, turning around 180 degrees, rock, step, and down. And my bum is able to touch this leg.
So I'm keeping nice and close. While I'm making contact with my leg, then I'm trying to lift her as high, get my hands high up the back as I can to start with, not around the knees. So lifting her into a little safe position up on the up onto my chest. She's doing most of that jump herself, but I can assist. And it's like swinging up and then just plonking her onto the chest rather than the lift.
We're also threading the needle here, so this hand isn't going above the arm, it's going through here. And to make it comfortable when I go over, I'm reaching up for the shoulder rather than across the back, which tends to hurt when I come out.
She's not doing anything with the other hand like gripping on for dear life, so it's one more time.
This hand's free, or have a spotter here for confidence.
So then all the way through, fingers
I'll
crossed.
count it in.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, step, up. Eventually this will slide nice and open instead of being up here.
And again, it shouldn't be too much like hard work for either of us in terms of having to lift her up and flip her over. She's doing the back flip, I'm trying to find that point of weightlessness, like in the frog jump, and just try to get as much air time as we can, by which I mean trying to keep her up in the air as long as possible, trying to hurl her up that way rather than down there on the floor.
And I'm thinking of not throwing my head back, but tucking everything up and over.
Yeah, I think that was about it. So thank you all very much.
Yes, jolly well done.